Okay, we are here in Vega, Texas, and you're looking at what used to be the Chicago, Rock Island, and Pacific's Choctaw line that ran from Tucumcari, New Mexico, all the way east to Memphis, Tennessee. At one time, this grain elevator was served by the Rock Island, as well as this building here, which appears to be a fuel depot now, but looks more like may have been a freight house at the time. It's got a little platform right here, and I'm sure it had a spur track at one time that went up. You can see it had a loading door at one time. So it looks like there may have been a little bit of a yard right here that the Rock Island had. And I'll pan to my right, and now you're looking west. It's not very decipherable here. Where the main line used to be. I'm standing on a road here in Vega, Texas, and there's a hump in the road right here, right where I'm standing, and you can tell that that was where the tracks ran at one time. I'm guessing that there was a yard, somewhat of a yard here at one time. But you're looking east now towards Amarillo, Texas. And then panning to my left, you're looking west towards Albuquerque, New Mexico, Santa Rosa, New Mexico, Tucumcari, New Mexico. Going west, Tucumcari is the next town, and that's where the Rock Island's Choctaw line terminated or originated. But the Choctaw line ran through the states of New Mexico, Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Tennessee. And they actually had passenger service on this line up until I think about 1954, 56, somewhere around there. But it is no more. The Rock Island, as we all know, went out of business for good in March of 1980. So the UP and the Rock Island applied to merge, and it took the ICC 10 years to decide whether or not they can merge, which they did. They gave them their blessing. And by that time, the Rock Island had let the physical plant go to such a point, it needed a lot of love. It needed a lot of help. And the Union Pacific wasn't interested. They didn't want to pump a whole bunch of money into a line that they probably weren't going, well, a railroad. I shouldn't say a line. But the UP just didn't want to spend the money. So they backed out of the deal, and the Rock Island, this was in 1974, they applied to merge in 1964, and they finally got permission to merge in 1974, and the UP backed out. So that only left 6 years left for the Rock Island, and that was it. That was I'm not sure when this line was pulled up, probably about 1980. Wasn't long afterwards, in March of 80. But at any rate, there's still some standing industry what used to be industry that the railroad, that the Rock Island served. And going along the I-40, which this line parallels, the I-40 parallels what's left of the Choctaw line, and you can see remnants of it. I saw it for quite a while coming out of Oklahoma. So, but the Rock Island is no more. By the time it did go out of business, it was in dire shape. It was in really bad shape. The locomotives were beyond their last leg. And their track, their physical plant was just in horrible, terrible shape. Anyhow, that's the Rock Island Choctaw line, what's left of it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Back for more.